Yo, it's MartydudeVR, and I want to talk about Meta Quest Plus. So Meta Quest Plus is probably one of the best deals you can get right now in VR gaming, but my job here today is to tell you guys about it because this video is sponsored by Meta. So this is one of those times where I'm going to try to convince you that Meta Quest Plus is actually a really good idea. Now, you guys know on this channel, I don't convince you of anything that I want to do myself.
It's facts! It's facts! It's not facts. These sites are not facts.
So that's why the past few months I've actually bought Meta Quest Plus myself, even though I'm an affiliate, to kind of really gauge how good of a subscription service it actually is. There's not many subscription services for VR games out there in the space right now that are worth mentioning, but I feel like this is a really good one to start for people who are in that Quest ecosystem. And for $7.99 a month, and for being a newer program, it's pretty good. So today we're gonna go over some of the games you actually get in terms of catalog with Meta Quest Plus. As most people just think you get the 2 free games a month and that's it. No, you actually get a catalog and deals for other VR games and mixed reality experiences. Not to mention, Meta also gives you a free Meta Quest Plus trial for 1 month for existing headset owners, and even a 3-month trial with the purchase of a Meta Quest 3S. All right, guys, switch to the desktop. I actually want to go through the catalog with you guys and see what you get. So I can show you the monthly games for this month, which is Warplanes, World War I Fighters, and Space Folk City. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, every monthly game list isn't gonna be a hitter. And I can definitely agree, because there's other security services I've used that personally I hated the monthly games. But I really do genuinely think where this shines is the games catalog. Because if you're like me, I don't play VR every day. And there's sometimes I go a month without playing VR. I know that's a little bit harder to believe, especially me being a content creator and being consistent as I am. There's times throughout the year where I go like a month or two without touching a VR headset. Because honestly, sometimes you just need a break. And so this is where our catalog comes into play. So look at this, Green Hell VR is a really good game and you get it for free. All this stuff is redeemable. Look at this, this is pretty good. And the crazy part is a lot of these games are S-tier games. Like Tetris Effect is a great game. Walkabout Mini Golf is a great game. Until You Fall, S-tier. You also have a game like Red Matter. I love the Red Matter series, especially if you have a Quest 3 or a Quest 3S. That game looks amazing. And it even looks better with the graphics update. You have Aspire 1 VR Operative, which is like a stealth shooter, really good. 2MD VR Football, which is really fun. And you have a bunch of different games. Like, this is a lot of value for $7.99. Because I can tell you right now, the amount of hours I put into Demio is actually ridiculous. And the fact you can play it in mixed reality is also really cool. Another thing about Meta Quest Plus people don't realize is that you also get mixed reality games. So my favorite, I mean not my favorite, one of my favorite mixed reality games of all time, which is Cubism, is a serious good time if you want a calm puzzle experience. I've even put it in other videos where I went over my mixed reality game reviews. I mean, even Demio has a mixed reality mode. So a lot of these games are mixed reality compatible and are pretty S-tier games. And the dope thing is this list is gonna grow as time goes on. So if you invest early, you also get the monthly games, which obviously go away when you cancel the subscription and come back when you re-enable it. But you get to get those games back when you get the subscription back. Another thing also people mention is the exclusive deals you get with Meta Quest Plus. So a lot of the times when you have kind of these game subscription services, they give you deals with a subscription that lets you get pretty much discounts on newer games and sometimes just really expensive games. So for example, let's look at Arizona Sunshine Remake. That just came out, $30 base. You get it for $22. You get an $8 discount on a really S-tier game that has hours and hours of replayability. Even Zero Caliber Reloaded, which is another S-tier game, $25 base, but you get it for $17.49. You also got After the Fall. After the Fall is a really good game. $30 base, you get it for $22.49. So just more examples of really great games also being on sales you wouldn't get without Meta Quest Plus. And another thing, Meta has confirmed that the catalog is going to change over time. Some games will be taken away, some may be put back. And honestly, it may be worth putting that $7.99 down versus just outright buying the full game, just being a smart buyer. And even for my long-time VR players, let's say you get a month where the games just aren't hitting. Say the monthly games aren't hitting and you've already played a lot of the games in the catalog, you're bored of them. Well, you could just cancel that month and come back the next month if the monthly titles interest you. So there's literally nothing tying you down to the subscription service unless you pay for like a year. But if you pay $7.99 a month on months that you choose to, and you guys know I'm pretty critical sometimes when it comes to like a lot of this VR stuff, especially with these services and stuff like that. I can't say anything bad about MetaQuest Plus at all. I really can't. I think it's a really good subscription service, and I would recommend it to anybody, especially anybody on a budget for VR. Like if I was buying a kid a VR headset, I would get the MetaQuest Plus for probably like a year, hand them the headset, say here, go have it. But yeah, I would say MetaQuest Plus is a solid subscription service. I think over time, as that catalog really grows and expands, I think it become a 10 out of 10 service for VR. Only thing I would say for the MetaQuest Plus program, I would love to see PCVR titles included with MetaQuest Plus, because there is a large section of Quest users that only play PCVR. So I think in the future meta, if you could definitely include PCVR titles to MetaQuest Plus, you can get that 10 out of 10 through the service I mentioned earlier. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you come back, show some love to your boy, MartydudeVR, and remember, I'm just a dude with a VR headset. Peace.